Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I am going to be doing a first impression review on the brand new Urban Decay All Nighter Liquid Foundation. I got this one in the shade 3.0. When I went to try this there was no testers available. I don't even know if the colour's going to be alright or not, but that's alright, we can make it work. With the Urban Decay foundation it just comes in this beautiful packaging and it has a pump on it. I have swatched it just to see how the colour goes. I think it might be kind of a little bit off, but it's not too bad. It's a full coverage matte finish and it is oil free, so it sounds right up my alley. So I'm so excited to try this foundation out. I'll just read you what it says on the box just so we can see what its kind of claims are. So it says, the ultimate foundation for a flawless looking complexion. This waterproof formula provides complete coverage that lasts all day or all night with a modern matte finish that never looks overdone. This is all information on the back here, so maybe I can summarize it because that is a lot of info. It's basically just a long wearing foundation that's comfortable to wear every day. Such an insane amount of pigment that a little goes a long way. There's no need to build your coverage or apply multiple layers, and high-tech ingredients mattify and absorb oil to reduce the appearance of shine. For your most perfected complexion, shake well, then buff on with one of our Urban Decay Pro foundation brushes. So I don't have an Urban Decay brush, but my brushes will do the trick. So I will give the foundation a good shake up. Now I have heard from basically every single review I've seen on this that this oxidizes. So I did take that into account when choosing my colour. So I did go a little bit lighter. So hopefully once it oxidizes it might match me. So like I said, I got the shade 3.0. So I will apply a little bit and we'll see how we go. By the way, I have already got my brows on, so I'll just have to kind of avoid that area. The brush I'm using today is the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush. This is the brush I always use for these videos, so I may as well just stick to it. I've already got my skin prepped and hydrated, so now I'm just going to apply some Benefit POREfessional on one half of my face. I'm sure most of you know this, but if you don't, Benefit POREfessional is a nice silicone based smoothing primer. It has a decent amount of slip to it, so it makes the products spread really nicely over the top. I'm just going to start out with one pump just because they do state that you don't need a lot. So we'll start with one pump and we'll see how we get on. And I might start out on the prime side. Because it is matte, I might just try and do small sections at a time rather than going too crazy with building up lots of product. Coverage is really nice and it's blending out really nicely into the skin so far. I kind of thought it was going to be a lot thicker, which it's nice that it's not. And I'm just going to be quite careful around the brow area because I've already got them on. But no, I think it's applying really nicely on the prime side. So I have used that full pump for that one half of the face. It is full coverage, but yeah, I think I would probably use two pumps as I am now using a full another pump for this other side. And it is still applying really smoothly on the unprimed side. Not a big difference in terms of the application. Okay, so I've got the foundation all over, so I'm really liking it so far. I've got this breakout here and it's covered it really well. It does look a little bit dry on the area there where my breakout has gone a bit crusty, for lack of a better word. But I don't think it looks kind of any worse than most foundations would at the moment. Like, my skin's never going to look that great there. I can definitely tell that it is oxidizing before my very eyes, but that's alright because I did allow for that in my shade. I do really like the finish of it. I always do prefer a matte finish because I do have more oily skin. It is sort of settling a little bit into my lines, but not too bad. You can feel that you've got it on, but it doesn't feel really heavy, so I see what they mean about it being quite a weightless foundation. But yeah, I really like the finish of it, the look of it and everything like that. I mean, I could build up the coverage around here because I do have a little bit of pigmentation showing through, but I don't really feel like I need to. It's just this vein that I always get there, but it's not bad at all. I really like how it's looking. So what I'm going to do is apply the rest of my face and then I will come back and I'll let you know how everything went over the top. Okay, so I'm back with an update on the foundation. foundation. Obviously I've got the rest of my face applied now. Really love it. Everything applied so beautifully over the top. It hasn't settled into any areas since I've powdered these lines. It doesn't seem to be settling there or getting any worse. I think it has that quick oxidation process, but then the colour stays true. I've had it on now for at least half an hour and it's looking really good. Just so you know, the time is 11:12 a.m. I will check back in throughout the day to let you know how the foundation's going. So far I love it. Beautiful coverage, beautiful finish. Don't have really any complaints with it. It is a little bit dry on this blemish area, but I haven't even tried to conceal it. I know if I put concealer on there it's just going to look cakey, but that's kind of the nature of the blemish. I did do a flash test and I'll insert a photo now, but it looks really beautiful in photos. I don't find I got any flashback. I really do like it so far, so I'll check back in throughout the day and keep you posted on my thoughts. Hey guys, I'm back for a quick foundation update. The time is 5:21, so the foundation has been on my skin for 6 hours. So I've just noticed around my forehead it's kind of starting to separate just a little bit. Still looking pretty good for 6 hours wear, to be honest. I'm not particularly shiny or greasy, which is really good. It is starting to look a little bit more cakey around the chin area, I think, and around the nose, but my foundation always does kind of melt a bit funny around the nose area. I just thought I would do a quick update because I'm just about to get picked up to go to the markets tonight. I do really like the foundation. I think I'm definitely going to keep wearing it. It's one of the best foundations I have tried. I'm really liking it, but yeah, I do think after this long it's sort of starting to wear, that's for sure, but that doesn't really worry me. After 6 hours wear, I don't mind if my foundation is starting to break up a little bit. It looks pretty good though. I mean, I think it still looks alright. I don't know if you can see what I mean around the forehead. It's just sort of starting to separate a little bit and almost go a little bit patchy, but everywhere else the makeup has stayed on really nicely. I will come back after I've been at the markets and give you my final thoughts. So the time is now 10:44 p.m, which means I've had this makeup on my skin for 11 hours now and it still looks pretty decent. I'm so happy with this foundation. I really like it. I'm definitely starting to look a little bit shiny, but considering how long I've had it on for, my skin looks really good. It's probably started to come off a little bit around my forehead, maybe where I've been touching my hair, but other than that it's on there pretty well for 11 hours. I am so impressed. I think it looks so good. This is definitely going to be a new go-to foundation for me. I'm so excited. I really like it and I was expecting to like this foundation, so I'm glad that I wasn't left disappointed. I think it is now one of my favorite foundations considering how long it lasted on me, and it's actually been really comfortable to wear as well. Like, it's 10:30 at night, well it's nearly 11, and I don't feel like I need to take this makeup off. Usually by this point in the day I'm just like, oh, get this makeup off me, but it doesn't feel really gross like that. I mean, I'm ready to take off my makeup and go to bed and everything, but I just don't feel like that real desire to get it off my face, which is really good. I love the foundation. So I hope you enjoyed watching this foundation review. I hope you found it helpful and maybe it can help you decide if you want to grab the foundation for yourself or if you'd rather give it a miss. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!